Now we've received not the Spirit of the world, but the Spirit of God, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of God. The story of this great minister and his ministry cannot be told without the roots and his early life. Bayo Adesuyi, the leader of the Glorylander Family Choir of Foursquare Gospel Church of Nigeria and the Rock of Glory Ministry, was born over 4 decades ago into a polygamous home. He gave his life to Christ after years of living in sin. Bayo Adesuyi is the leader and the ongoing sectional head of the Glorylander Family Ministry. Impacts of his leadership during this period are all evident for all to see. The sets of the group are all great leaders in their own right. Obviously, there was a vision in place, which they had been led through by the vision of the leader, Bayo Adesuyi.
It was more or less like a church. One of the things that attracted me to Glorylanders was their spiritual condition, their spiritual life. They handle the word as if they are church. In fact, in my early days in Glorylanders, I was not even attending first grade. I was contented in attending Glorylanders rehearsal because it's always so solid. In fact, that one alone will not make me to go on the street and begin to sing to people and begin to preach to people. So I joined Glorylanders as a member. In fact, I failed the auditioning, but I was contented. I never knew they were going to allow me to sing. But as God will have it, I was allowed to begin to sing. And those days, most of them were Americans. They understand only contemporary English music, and they want to be singing tradition. So all the Yoruba song was given to me to compose, to sing, to lead. And that was how they grew me in composing music. I started doing composition right from Glorylander 1996. I started taking every song that has to do with tradition. In fact, they used to call me Yoruba specialist. But 1998, 1999, I got fed up. I don't want to be caged. I don't want to be limited. So I told them that I don't want them to be giving me traditional Yoruba song again. And that was how I was transformed again to start taking contemporary, doing songs like the McLaughlin, doing Ken Franklin, doing Tom Moy song, doing Fred Ahmad, doing Nico, doing a lot of songs, and I was beginning to enjoy it. Then they heard my phonetics, they heard my pronunciation, we had a counselor then who was teaching us oral English. And then, that really shaping our pronunciation, and that really helped our vocal delivery. Then it being my foundation, I was not able to begin to from there create my own music. But at the long run, I never knew that was going to now ended up to be the leader of the Glorylander. Which that one those took place like in the 2000, and I have had so many training that Glorylander. I've had so many ideas that I want Glorylander to be original. I want Glorylander to be known as Glorylander, and that was when Glorylander began to fly.
He also cut across to other choirs in the Foursquare Gospel Church and beyond. Few of the remarkable outings or events that are staged by Bayo Adesuyi, which are spiritual programs to enrich the members and of course Christians from all spheres of life, are as follows. The top among the list is the annually widely known concert tagged Eagle's Praise with over 100,000 attendants. Also, the No to Crime concerts, which are held in dreadful and tough spots within Lagos State and beyond, with testimonies of souls won to the kingdom of God. Visitation to destitute and prostitute homes, as well as motherless babies' homes, and old people's homes, prisons, and so much more are just a few of the programs that are organized by this great minister of God. Even its ministration carried the glory of God. No wonder his ministry is called the Rock of Glory Ministry.
It was when I came in that God gave me a vision of Eagle's Praise that I can tell you Experience took their vision from Eagles Place. Embrace took their vision from Eagles Place. Everybody, every choristers, every choir in every church, every correct gospel musician always look forward to sing at Eagles Place International Gospel National Church. And up to 2012, it was an household.
The vision of the Rock of Glory ministry is to raise men and leaders to deplete the kingdom of hell. This great minister is still very much relevant in the things of God. Now, as a pastor, he houses an interdenominational members in the ministry across all churches you can think of, and is still very relevant in soul winning through all the events and programs as earlier alighted to the glory of God. Also, Bayo Adesuyi, aside being a pastor, is a band leader, music director, choir administrator, and a musician as a gospel artist and celebrity to look out for. He has 2 albums already in the market. The first one, titled Fourth Praise, has a very unique story as to how it came about, the album.
That album was supposed to be a project of a master course that I was doing.
Okay.
I was just supposed to record maybe 1 or 2 tracks of my life, send it as a project for that course. But I now found out that, I think business. I know how much I spend on that particular course. So I look at it that there should be a way for me to recover my money. So instead of just recording choruses like that I'm well known for, I said to go to studio, because I believe anything that's worth doing at all is worth doing well. So, and I had some composed songs already on ground. So I spoke to 1 or 2 producers, and they got the vision. And that was how we put up 6 tracks album that we titled Fourth Praise.
The second album is one that was dedicated to his mother, and of course, the biggest hit is obviously the track titled Yami.
Ladies and gentlemen, this song is dedicated to all mothers. You're simply the best.
I was saying the second album too came out from the fact that I had begun to understand my calling properly. I wanted to honor my mother. And that's why there were 2 major tracks there, Oti Oju and Mother In. I had to go into the archive of my life. And I wanted to know people that are actually contributed immensely from that time to where I was now. And I found that the only person that was so conspicuous outside Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, was my mother. So I said I wanted to honor him.
The highly anticipated 3rd album, which is to be launched today, has great tracks such as Arubu Ojo, Okparu, and Loke Loke. Bayo Adesuyi said this album is one that would really touch life and shake the kingdom of heaven, and of course deplete the kingdom of hell.
I've never felt so much peace. I'm getting so much contentment. I'm getting so much excitement. I'm getting so much fulfilled already on my calling. I believe that after the fact that God has told me so many things, I believe it's time for the world to be blessed.
Loke Loke, which is obviously the biggest and the hottest track in the album, featuring popular musical artist Chidinma, has enjoyed airplays on radio and of course have been downloaded so many times online. Indeed, God is at work to manifest His glory through this great man of God. No wonder he was saved from the world. Much more, God has done so much through him, and much more shall he do with him. So watch out for this great anointed minister of God.
Bayo Adesuyi,
God like him give you everything that you need indeed. And every day I go on my knees, each time I pray his will I receive. The one, the maker, the one redeemer, that made me holds me, Jehovah. Every now and then I proclaim his name. I have faith, no fear, I'm not ashamed. This God now my papa, big man he is pata pata. Oh God at the top, great commander. Jesus Christ now him being number. See left, right to the master. Help you climb up to the ladder. With him no pain, no wahala. So everybody come, have a manna.